So the next piece we're going to talk about is discovery. And again, a lot of you guys have already been through this. The confidence index is kind of our start point for everybody. You fill out the scorecard and kind of rate your player, or your player does it themselves, and ask you how certain are you in your footwork and your ball handling and your shooting ability and so forth. And then the evaluation is what we do on the court to just kind of certify, often it doesn't match. Like if the player does it, they may rate themselves really high, but their skill level is actually low, or vice versa. They might think they're a terrible player and we actually raise them up a little bit. Like, actually, you're here. And the SOX grading system is what I developed as kind of a model after the martial arts karate black belt system. We are actually printing a chart for this to be in the gyms because this is a very common question. Like, what does X sock color mean? And so this is kind of our approximate, what we expect skill level to be based on each of the sock colors. So white sock is K through second, yellow sock is third through fifth. Green sock is where we find most sixth, seventh graders are kind of naturally if they haven't worked with us before. They're probably playing on their middle school JV team, maybe B team at the school, or B team if they're into AAU. Blue sock is like middle school varsity, like probably made the A team, and they're in probably seventh or eighth grade. Purple sock is where we think like you're freshman basketball ready, like your skill level, your thinking. So the SOX acronym actually has a meaning to it. In addition to using physical SOX, it is the System for Objective Classification of Knowledge and Skill. That is the SOCKS. And so we're trying to measure, how knowledgeable are you about basketball as well as your skill level. And so if you can reach a purple sock, like through some of the basics that we have in our eval, it pretty much shows us like, yeah, you play a lot of basketball, you know what you're doing, your knowledge and your skill are there, you're freshman ready. Red is JV, black is varsity. We've never had anybody actually do the eval and land in a red or a black yet. Like if they're coming to us, they need help and they're down here, maybe they're eighth grade and they're a yellow sock, they need some work to move up the ladder. And we're trying to give them specific criteria. One thing I hate is the kind of grouping players in a bucket based on their age, which is a terrible indicator of skill, right? You're sixth grade, so you should only play with sixth graders. Doesn't make any sense. If the sixth grader that played 5 years of basketball so far is also with the sixth grader that is their first day playing basketball. So we're trying to separate grade level from skill level by having our own grading system.